So the very first thing that I did was create a website that has tabs with drop-down menus that lead to all the different things that I want the students to learn. On the home page, I've made sure that the specific learning outcomes are really clear, the students know how long the unit will take, and on the very first homepage there's a link to the doc that we're going to be using. This doc is really important because we use it almost every single day, and it links directly to the site, to the different parts of the site that we use. So I'm going to show you now how I've set out each different page within the site. They follow quite a similar format. So up the top I've got a contents page that helps you jump to the part of the site that you need to use today. It's often set up with a look, read, research, play, create format, with a little bit of variation between different sites. So the look part of the page was included to hopefully grab kids' attention, provide examples of the topic, and get them interested in it. Followed by some reading with very simple introductory definition. Then I had some research, which has links to other sites with more detailed information, and I embedded a Google form that students could fill out and submit, and then their research shows up on the page so they can all see what each other have written, and some of the students turned into a bit of a competition to see who could write the best research. Most pages follow this structure. Read, examples, create. Sometimes I've used videos, sometimes I've used words, sometimes I've used other websites to help me. And most pages finish with a little create section that students can do the activity, do some creation, and show me what they've understood so far. If we go back to the home page where the kids have access to the Web of Life doc, you can see, here it is, the doc's set out with a very similar layout to the site. So there's the same kind of tabs in there as there are up here. It's quite a direct relationship. The kids know that they come in every day and write a do now. So there's a link in the table of contents down to the do nows. And here is an example of a student doing wonderful do nows every day. He must come in and start straight away because he's done a huge amount of work. This is one of my best students. If you scroll down, you'll see that I've set out tasks. Before the kids even started the unit, I had this whole thing planned and I had a rough idea about what we're going to do each day, because I've linked parts of the page to other websites, to activities, to questions, to videos, so that it's easy for the kids to navigate. So this student here has done the prior knowledge activity on a website and taken a screenshot, inserted it, and explained his thinking and what he learned from playing that game. So screenshotting is a really important skill for the kids in my class to be able to do. I'm going to show you now an example of some of the different activities you can do with just a doc and a site. Links to other sites for the kids to do research. Links to a shared doc where they all write their own research. And again, the students done some research, contributed their thoughts, taken a screenshot and added it to their doc. So the doc is almost like a e-portfolio of learning. It's keeping track of how they're going. They play games. I can leave comments for encouragement, to ask questions, clarifications, or I can extend them with some extra work as well. Let's see. The feedback that I got from the students was that they didn't want to do this every day. It's not good enough for their learning to just have a doc, a site. It's too boring. So we needed to do something else. We had to do a bit of creation. one activity that we did was I set achieve merit and excellence criteria and set the kids off to independently create presentations. This student taking a screenshot again with a link to his awesome presentation about tigers. So this student met the excellence criteria. He's included a lot of information that shows what we've been learning about so far. Other students chose to make websites using Wix. Some of them were really cool. And this student made a website about pandas. Just close that. So the last thing that I'm going to show you is how this doc can either link to an entire page on my site, if you follow the link in the title. So here we are, the relationships and communities page, the whole thing, lots of different videos, create activities, or if the kids are a little bit stuck, more confused, they can follow the direct link that will take them to the exact location of the page with their activities and information for the day. So Mutualism had a video about an army of ants defending a tree. So students obviously watched that and written the answer to the question and explained their understanding. So I hope my explanation has shown what you can do with eBlended learning for a unit.